If you are curious how the new Sanguine Circle that has just now been released is working, you have come to the right place. We are going to have a look at the Vampiric Powers and how you are able to wield those. This is the Sanguine Circle that is new with the release of Season 2, Season of Blood in Diablo. And as you can see here, we will have access to 5 Vampiric Powers. In this screenshot, there are currently 4 active and 1 inactive one, as you can see here. And you can see that the Vampiric Powers look very similar to glyphs. But these will not be drops or will be coming from Nightmare Dungeons. Instead, these are going to be unlocked by spending potent blood to unlock them, which is going to be random, unfortunately. Or you can then target after unlocking to upgrade these. The Vampiric Powers will have a level between level 1 and 3, 3 being the maximum. And whenever you unlock those are going to be level 1 and then are going to scale in power. What's really nice this time around is that all the powers are available for all of the classes. So there aren't any class-specific Vampiric Powers. All of the 22 new Vampiric Powers are available for everyone. And if you're interested in the Vampiric Powers in greater detail, stay tuned because I have a lot of stuff planned for this. I'm going to sort all of them by the requirements and then deep dive and see which ones are going to be useful or very OP for certain classes. And the potent blood that we've been talking about comes from these enemies right here. As you can see, we have vampiric ghouls or vampiric fallen knights that are going to be new. These will drop some of the potent blood that you can use in your character menu to unlock vampiric powers or upgrade them. But they also come, the potent blood also comes from the blood harvest, which is basically a new Helltide-like mechanic where which is going to be active all of the time. When it is done in one zone, it is instantly going to go to the other, so you have no downtime in between the blood harvests at all. But the most potent blood is going to come from the blood seekers that you can see right here. In the lore, these are basically us, but they have been fallen and basically taken over by the vampiric powers. So these will give a lot of potent blood and you are actively able to seek them out and summon them in the blood harvest, so they are going to come to you. And on top of that, these are also going to intercept you whenever you are running around in the open world or are doing nightmare dungeons, basically all of the activities, and they're going to ambush you, basically turning the fight a little bit harder, but instead rewarding you with a lot of potent blood, so you don't even have to actively try and farm those. Ideally, the spawn rate on these is going to be very high, so you never run out of potent blood and you can instantly upgrade a lot of your glyphs. You can activate these vampiric powers this time around not with your jewelry, but instead with your armor. As you can see right here, this is a screenshot from the developer update livestream. These are going to have those little icons right here. The skull, for example, is called Eternity. Then we have this one being Divinity, and we have Ferocity being the red one, basically. Red, yellow, and white. To be able to activate the vampiric powers, you will need a certain amount of these pacts on your armor. So as a quick look, for example, the Accursed Touch vampiric power requires 0 ferocity, but 6 divinity and 0 eternity. And the Metamorphosis vampiric power, the one that basically makes you unstoppable whenever you evade, a very, very good one, which is also available from a quest, by the way. So this one is probably being unlocked instantly or very early in the seasonal quest line. That one requires 2 ferocity, 2 divinity, and 2 eternity. And now if we take a look here, we will see that we have a maximum of 3 on these, but these are normal items. And the sacred items are going to have a maximum of 4 of these pacts, and the ancestral ones are going to have 5. As you can see on the example here with the gloves, this one provides 3 pacts and has slot for 2 more, but these are normal, and basically this should have been ancestral probably to grant 5 out of 5 pacts. And these are almost activating one of the vampiric powers that we just saw. Now, to be able to activate those vampiric powers, as I said before, we will need the pacts on our armor. So, for example, the head slot has 2 eternities, the chest slot has 1 of each, and so on and so forth. This would be a hell and extremely unpleasant if the armors are going to drop as they are and the packs are not going to be interchangeable, as it was with Malignant Hearts. If you remember, Malignant Hearts had a fixed color and you were not able to change that at all. Thankfully, this is not going to be the case now for the armor, as they will drop with packs on them, but we will have the ability to cleanse them and also reapply other pacts, as you can see right here. This is the Ferocity pact, and you will be able to use and consume this item and apply the pact onto the armor that you want. These are going to be dropped by the Bloodseekers and in the Blood Harvest, so you will hopefully not ever run out of these. You will hopefully have enough of these consumables to always be able to mix and match however you want and however you like. And what's also really, really good is that you also can find a cleansing acid. These can be cleansing all of the stuff that you have on one single piece of armor, or you can also alter them at the Alchemist to remove only one specific pack or only specific packs. So if, for example, you had 4 Ferocity and 1 Eternity and you wanted to get rid of all of the Ferocity, you could alter the cleansing acid to get rid of the 4 Ferocities, and then your armor piece would have been cleansed, and you will only be left with just 1 Eternity, and then you can use other pacts to then pact onto the item. A very good quality of life change and a very big improvement coming from Season 1 to Season 2. What you can also see in the Sanguine Circle menu, basically the new seasonal menu in your character screen, is going to be an overview of the pacts that you have available and that you require. The requirements are coming from the specific Vampiric Powers down here whenever you slot them in, and then you are going to see how many pacts you have and which pacts you have available. Like, for example, this with 2 out of 2 of the Ferocity, 5 out of 5 of the Divinity, and 6 out of 6 Eternity. And when you see this, hopefully, whenever you would be slotting in a new one right here, it would show as inactive. I think this is because the menu looks like this. It would be shown as inactive because you would be missing some pacts. So these numbers would ideally go up. Let's say the one that you're slotting in requires 1 of each because it's a minor power. So it would say 2 out of 3, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7. And then you could go and check which of the armor pieces still have space for more pacts, and then instantly see which ones need to be upgraded with the specific pact. So you would go ahead and use one of the consumables for each of those. For example, on the helmet right here, so it would go to 5 out of 5 slots, and then the Vampiric Power that you slotted in here onto the 5th spot is going to go from inactive to active. I'm extremely happy with the Sanguine Circle and how it turned out, especially the stuff with the inactive and actually being able to see which pacts you require on your armor is great, and definitely seems like they have thought through the whole process from start to finish. I'm actually really looking forward to Season 2 after the developer update livestream. I will have more videos on the stuff that is coming up and has been revealed with the developer update livestream. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.